Because you know we're all about His grace, no trouble. We're all about His grace, no trouble. Da-da.
I love this topic of God's grace. All month long, we're going to be learning about it. I almost think that once a year we should take a month and learn about God's grace. It's the very foundation of Grace Chapel. So I have often said, thank you, God, I'm so glad you know my heart. Because sometimes don't we feel that way, like, oh, I'm glad He knows my heart in this one. And then there's those other times where I've thought, oh no, God knows my heart. So here's the thing. He loves me no matter where my heart is. He loves me no matter what I'm doing. He knows I'm messing up. He knows when I'm doing good things. He knows when I'm doing bad things. He knows and He loves me no matter what. He couldn't love me anymore. That's just how God is. So here's the unmerited favor part. God, knowing that I mess up, knowing He says, Mary Jo, you could never make right on this yourself. He sends His Son to die on the cross for us. He says, that's okay. You'll never be able to make right on it yourself. I've got this for you. That's God's unmerited favor. It's not just His love. It's not just His forgiveness. It's that He goes that extra step to extend His grace. That's unmerited favor. For sending His Son, those of us that are parents, I don't even have to say anymore. His Son, that's what He sent. We're in this culture of, that's not fair. I want what's coming to me. They should get what's coming to them. So I don't think we really want to do it that way, right? So if God is all about this grace, this extravagant grace, I want to be the best reflection of Him that I can possibly be. So I want to work towards giving that grace to other people. God's grace is infinite. It is there. It's just always there. He couldn't extend any more to us, and He couldn't extend any less to us. So it's one thing to understand this concept, and it's a hard concept because it doesn't make any sense to us. It's another thing to accept it, and it's even another thing to apply it to our lives, this extravagant grace. And this is my favorite verse. This is my life verse, and I want to read it because I don't want to get anything wrong on it. What matters most to me is to finish what God started, the job the Master Jesus gave me of letting everyone I meet know all about this incredibly extravagant generosity, this grace of God.